So guys, I am back with yet another Palworld video. Now you guys know I love my big bases, my base designs. I've brought quite a few to YouTube already. I brought a Japanese themed temple. I brought an amazing tree house. But today guys, I bring you something completely different and unique. No, not my base, what you're seeing right here. My breeding base and my 3-in-1 with my Japanese base at the end. No. Today guys, I bring you an all-in-one, 4-in-1 base, and today guys I bring you a showcase of it. How's it going guys? My name is DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, anything I like really helps out, and if you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. So I was hit up by a friend on Discord who basically brought this challenge to me. He said you should try and do a 4-in-1 base, 2 bases side by side. Now the great news is guys, if this is the first time you are seeing this, I have a tutorial on my channel already, which I'll link in the video description. But I know not many people saw that video. Might have been the time of the day I uploaded it, I don't know. But either or, if this is something you're interested in, I've got a complete tutorial on everything and how you set this up from the ground up guys. It's that simple. But today I'm going to give you a quick tour of it. So as you can see, we have 4 bases all side by side, perfectly aligned up, and I have my building in the middle, which you don't really need. The only way I'm getting away with that is because I got my decay turned right the way down within my settings, so I can basically build anywhere and it won't decay. But if I was to shoot a rocket launcher at that, it's going to crumble to the ground because it doesn't have that kind of like base protection. So yeah, well, I just thought I'd build it there because that middle block was empty, so it just looks cool. But other than that, if you don't have that setting turned down, you don't want to turn it down, you don't want to mess about your settings, you can still build this base. You can still do the 2x2 or the 4-in-1 base. Real simple. Doesn't matter about the decaying because you ain't going to be using the inserts, are you really? I mean, put 4 bases down, build around them, and they can just basically live in one base and then use the other 3 for different things like I'm doing right here. So I got this base right here guys, which is more or less for my ranches. So all those pals that drop things at ranches, absolutely perfect. But another thing you may have spotted as well guys are the expedition sites. Now the expedition sites are so damn big, but I wanted more than one, and this is a perfect spot, the perfect opportunity for me to put 4 down. So as you can see, the back half of them is more or less out the base, so you don't got to worry about that, and you wouldn't even really know it. So you can get away with putting half of it outside of the base, and it looks quite cool as well, as you can see. So yeah, I got 4 of them here, which is where I actually started. That's where I started. So yeah, my first base right here guys is my ranching base. I need to add a few more probably cows in here, a few more chickpeas, probably a few more Elizabeths too for that honey. My next base here guys is my breeding base, which is completely empty because I have my breeding pen over there, which if you haven't seen, we'll quickly go and check this out. I've actually dropped a video on this already. I haven't done a guide on how you build this. I may do a tutorial on this too. It's relatively quite simple though. This is just 2 floors of breeding madness. Let's go back. So I got that breeding base, which is that one there. And then guys, we have this base right here, which all my space is so laggy here. There's so many powers here. Unreal. As you can see, the frames are dropping. The frames are dropping. But this is just basically spare powers. I use them to condense down or to butcher as we do. And then guys, we have this base right here, which is something I'm setting up now just to create gold for me, because you can never have too much gold in this game. You can buy all sorts of materials and ammo and things of that nature, so you can never have too much of that, to be honest. Now also guys, if you like the Japanese themed temple pyramid, I've actually got a guide on YouTube already of how you build something like this. Bigger, smaller, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, if you want that, I'll link that in the video description too. But again guys, this 4-in-1 base, I have a full tutorial on in the video description. Now I may as well show you guys my other bases while I'm here. So we have my breeding base, which you've just seen, which is pretty cool. We have my main base, if you haven't seen it. This is a 3-in-1 base. I'll show the coordinates of this because this is a nice flat piece of land. So my 3-in-1 base here. Keep in mind, when you first come here, there's going to be loads of trees here, so you will have to knock all them down, build on top of them. We then have my breeding base, which is this one there. You can see the coordinates. Bottom left, minus 359 to a 27. Breeding base is a minus 340 to a 27. The 4-in-1 base, as you can see, the middle of it is a minus 302 to a minus 21. But yeah, 3-in-1 base there, guys. My breeding base right there. So this base here is where all the work gets done. I got little crops, I got all mining sites, I got all the assembly lines, I've got all sorts here. Cookers, you name it, guys. Up top we have a smaller breeding pen. That's why I needed that one, because the amount of new passives and new pals, I thought I'm going to be a lot of breeding. With everything that goes on down there, I haven't got the space to put my pals in here. So yeah, I built a brand new breeding pen. My original middle spot was ranch pals. As you can see, it still is ranch pals. And up top I just thought, I got carried away. I thought I wanted to make like a bar area. So that's what I did. With my killer snowman, the barman. And then guys, we have my Japanese themed building right there, which is just home to all my NPC vendors. So all the NPCs that I capture in regards to ones I can buy off or ones that just look cool, like that dude there. All the black marketeers, etc, etc. I put them all in here, so if I need something, I can just come straight across to this base and buy what I need to buy. And also some of these badass trees too, which drop you the skills, which we love. And then guys, I may as well quickly show you as well my treehouse. If you haven't seen my treehouse, you're probably going to love this. Let me quickly go to my this is my final base, by the way, the treehouse is. I almost broke it down earlier to make that 4-in-1, but then I realised I had an oil rig base which I can rebuild at any time. So the treehouse base, which again I've got a full tutorial on how you build this in the video description, is there. So a minus 970 to a minus 1164. So let's just teleport here. In fact, I forgot to come here earlier. There's probably a few things for me to pick up here, to be honest. Okay, so as you can see, this is a full on. I actually made it fully glass as well, apart from a couple of other, actually I'm going to do that here. I'm going to do that now, people. I'm going to change that now. I hate when I see stuff like that, when I miss something out. Come on, change. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the only ones, because this was made in stone first, and I completely changed it to glass. And then I went over the whole thing and replaced absolutely everything besides these here, which I can't change because the power box is down. It won't let me change them. But other than that, guys, we have a complete, fully functioning base built in a tree, fully made of glass. As you can see, again, guys, I have a full tutorial on my channel, which I'll link in the video description if you guys do want to check that out. As you can see, it's fully functioning. Everything here you need. It's got, you could even expand this if you wanted to. You can make it bigger, you can make it taller. You could go to the top of the tree. You come down if you wanted to. You could do what you want, people. The possibilities here are absolutely endless. Again, I'll give you a quick tour of this because I haven't actually done a video of a tour of this in a tutorial. I basically run around in it for about a couple seconds. So top floor here, and we have the crops there. We have a couple of breeding pens here. We have an ore mining site there because we need all the ore we can get. As you come down this way, guys, we have a couple of sparkly trees because they look so cool at night. We've also put down these Japanese lanterns that light up wickedly at night. So if we come down this way, guys, we have beneath us, you can see all the assembly lines. We have a fridge, we have cookers, we have generating electricity, we have all the beds behind. Well, we had most of the beds behind there. There's the thing about these beds. There's 20 beds here, but something's happening with them. I think my game might be glitching. I really do, because I had more beds than this down here, and I deleted some of them. Well, I think a couple of them are actually glitching out. But either or, we can sort that out. We then have the a little ranch, or a single ranch there. We have my Drummond Tide doing my tasks, which is what we like. Cheers, mate. Just in time for that. Then we have the assembly lounge right here. And up here, guys, we have a little bit of a chilling area for our pals. And then we come back up here, guys, and we come back to where we started. Simple as that, people. So yes, if you want a full tutorial on how this is created, link in the video description. But there we have it. I thought I'd do a showcase of some of the bases I have built, and plus things I can go back to, because a couple of these I may delete The 4-in-1 I'm thinking about because I got another idea for another base, and the 4-in-1 for me, when I got that big base next to it, I don't really need it. I do like the idea of the 4 expedition sites, but yeah, we'll see what happens over the next coming few days. But there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it gives some inspiration into creating your own base, and hopefully I'll see you on my next Palworld video.